Hi, Shelby Joe Long here, Senior Vice President of the Strategic Advisor Board and CEO of Business Dynamics. I help businesses discover the power of the communication networks in their businesses, enhance their leadership development, and develop a culture that is going to keep their employees. So let's talk this week about emotional intelligence and how important that is in the workplace. Just a little background, a little history about emotional intelligence really entered into the discussion about corporate culture here in the probably 5 years ago, 5, 6, 7 years ago is when it started to really become something that was a buzzword in the culture training and in corporate training to get employees more engaged, to have our leaders be more emotionally aware, to understand that there's a human side to what we do in business. And the more that we enhance the social and human environment in our business, the more productive and the better working environment that we'll have and we'll retain our employees. So we're going to talk about that this week and a couple of different ideas about that. But really, let's talk about what emotional intelligence really is. And this is the beginning of that and how we talk about emotional intelligence and how it affects our own work environment. And when many of us are solo entrepreneurs, but even if you're a solo entrepreneur, you are still engaging with other people, still talking with other people. It's really important to just have that awareness of what emotional intelligence is. So emotional intelligence is fundamentally two things. It's fundamentally an awareness of who you are and how you handle situations and how you handle emotions. But it's also an understanding of how your audience does that too. So the communication is a two-way street. It's not just you sending messages and expecting a response. You have to have an understanding of who is on the other side and who you're talking to and what the expectations of your audience are on the other side. That is the fundamental. There are many different parts to emotional intelligence. There's 50, 60, 70 different tips on how you can improve your emotional intelligence. But fundamentally, the importance of emotional intelligence is having a deep understanding of who you are and having a deep understanding of who your audience is. Because when in any communication environment, and particularly in the communication environment of a business, you are in a relationship on two different levels. The first one is that you're in a task relationship. You have to get things accomplished, whether it be your sales team or whether it be your production team or whether it be just the network of communication in your business to move your business forward and productivity and profit and efficiency. That's one side of it. But then everything is enhanced or made more challenging by the social relationships that your employees have and the social network that you have in your business. All those business culture ideas that you talk about that are so important to have a cohesive and a vibrant business culture to be able to encourage that productivity. It's important just to understand that's a fundamental idea, is that the social environment in your business directly affects the productivity environment you have in business. It goes back to small group communication here, that we talk about how those two things interact with each other and how we can enhance that within our business and understand that within our business culture. All week long, I'll be giving some tips about how we can engage some of these ideas within our business and start to understand how increasing our own self-awareness can really help elevate our EQ, our emotional intelligence, to be able to better resonate with an audience when we have those conversations. So I'll see you tomorrow when we talk more about emotional intelligence, and I'm happy to chat with you anytime about how to increase your business culture, how to increase your productivity in your environment, and emotional intelligence is one way to do it. ShelbyJoeLong.com. I'll see you tomorrow.